My first experience with the Bayou Church was actually through my work. We partner with the Bayou to bring Wind-Shaped Camp to the Lafayette area. I remember coming here and just being so thankful. And it was in the fall, and Sean was talking about tithing. It was a term I never heard before. I understood that, places you gave money to the church and they did what they did with it. But when he was talking about tithing, I was thinking back to that very beginning with Chick-fil-A and Wind-Shaped Camp and the Bayou. And whenever I turned to Carol saying, one of my schools has a child that needs, she was like, we got it. We're getting that child to camp. And we're going to sponsor their friend to come so they're not alone. And I was like, who does that? Who gives in that kind of way? Like, what is this church? So as Sean was talking about tithing, and I was thinking about how blessed I was, that I was able to provide for myself, provide for my family. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start giving. God, I'm just gonna trust that Sean says to trust, and that if I give to God, He's gonna give it back. And I was like, well, you know what? If I give some and it goes back to someone else, that's okay too. Like, God's been taking care of me. So I started giving. 2 weeks after I made a commitment to have a donation go to the Bayou Church, right when my paycheck hit, I didn't even see the money. I was like, paycheck comes, X amount goes to the church. Done. I'll plan everything else after that. So that's what I started doing. Within 2 weeks of that, I get a bonus at work in the amount that I pledged to give for the whole next year. And I walk up to Sean after a service and told him, you told me to give and that it would come back, and it did. And he was like, really? Tell me about it. So that just confirmed that God has been taking care of me for years without me knowing. And when I finally said thank you to God by giving to Him first, He just poured more abundance into my life. So really discovering that my fearful steps into these doors were not mine alone, that other people are scared too. And learning that the more that I can step up and step out of my comfort zone might help someone else do it as well.